This is going to be the club's first ever tour to Australia. Further evidence that the Premier League is the biggest in the world. How much are you looking forward to the prospect of leading Palace to Australia to play in front of crowds that maybe haven't seen Palace play before and are just fans of the Premier League?
No, I think it's something which we look forward to. It obviously is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for the club to market itself in an area of the world where I think we probably are known because of our previous captains in Popovic and Jedinak. So I think the Australian people will have known and heard of Crystal Palace, but they won't have got a chance to really see the team play close up, and this is an ideal opportunity for them to do that, and for us also to market ourselves, if you like.
The squad will spend nearly 2 weeks in Queensland. How important is that early part of the preparation for you in terms of getting ready for the new season?
Of course, it would be very useful because those early couple of weeks they set a bit of a tone, if you like, for the rest of your pre-season preparation, and it'll be interesting for the players to do it in a different environment. We're pretty used to our environment here. We like it. It's a good environment, and the training fields are fantastic. But it's quite nice sometimes to go somewhere where you've not been before and to experience new things.
On first glance, the stadiums look pretty stunning.
I've been to quite a few of the stadia in Australia. The A-League has made big strides since the last time I was in Australia with the team, and the stadia are getting better and better, I think, and the ones that we're looking at here, they look exceptionally good. Nice for the fans if we're going to attract any sort of decent crowds, but the thing that I'm going to be most interested in with regard to our preparation and our time there is going to be the quality of our training facilities, because it is pre-season training. We do need to do quite a lot of work on the training field, and I know Scott Guyot, who's got big contacts in that area, he'll do a lot of making certain, and with his research, that everything's going to be to the standard that we need and require. But the last time I went to Australia, I must say the facilities were extremely good, and when I worked there at Melbourne City, their training facilities were every bit as good as ours.
Have you been to Queensland before?
Yeah, although I've been to the Gold Coast, funny enough. I mean, I've landed in Brisbane. I've never actually visited Brisbane. I've landed there because when we went with Fulham, we flew to Brisbane, and then our training camp was actually based in the Gold Coast. So I can say I've been to the area, and I can say I've been to Brisbane in terms of landing, but I've never actually visited the city.
In addition to the games and the training sessions, what else are you looking forward to about the tour?
Well, I think travelling abroad, especially if you travel long distances, and for many of the players it might even be their first visit to Australia, I think from a cultural point of view and from the experience point of view, it's something which is good to do. I've been fortunate to visit Australia on a number of occasions now, and even spend periods of time out there. But I must remember the first time I went to Australia, it was an exciting prospect, really, because we're talking about a very, very interesting country, especially from the sporting point of view. But it's on the other side of the world, so if you live in Europe, it's not a place you go to on a regular basis. So I think the players, especially ones who've not been there, will really enjoy the experience of seeing Australia at first hand, and being able to immerse themselves a little bit in the Australian culture, which I'm sure they'll know a lot about from watching films and television. But to be there is another matter. It'll be an experience for everybody.